Hey guys, so it's Saturday about noon. I'm headed to practice, a little late, but I'm making it. So stressful morning. I've been up since about 8 o'clock trying to finish up this grant that I was supposed to mail off today by noon, but then the board decided they wanted to make some more changes because one of our board members is a CPA. So I was trying, y'all, and I just said forget it, I'll just mail it on Monday. I just get up real early and hopefully they have everything changed that needs to be changed. My husband was like, please don't be stressing out, but it's stressful when you're trying to get something in. And I had to wait for one board member to come by the house to sign his part, and it was just like this is a learning process. That's what my husband was like, look, because other grants, like I've said, has been like a couple pages long. They don't really ask a whole lot. This was 16 pages because of the amount of money that it is, and you have to really cross your T's, dot your I's, and all that jazz. So we're learning as the club evolves and grows and all of this stuff. So it's just a learning curve. And I said, well, hopefully someone will come along. We have people that have grant experience, but we want someone to take on that role solely, that you do nothing but grants. You research them, to see if we're a good fit for certain companies. You do them, and then we proofread them as the board. So it's just a busy, interesting morning. So now I'm headed to practice. So we worked out to where one of the parents, because we had a can shake fundraiser this morning, so the hubby went to set everything up, and he just left there to go to practice. But one of the parents that normally does the sign in and welcome and all that stuff, welcome team, she's gonna close the thing out, but I needed to be at practice because normally I would close it out and make sure I have all the money and break down everything. But we wanted to make sure some parents had some registration questions, and I needed to give out some stuff. Some parents needed to pay and blah blah blah, so I just needed to be there. So that's what I am currently, why I'm going. And it looks like it's gonna rain. I don't even know that anybody checked the weather today. Jesus. What you just had, sushi? Sushi.
I just had some sushi.
Say hello.
Hey.
Hey guys. So down at practice, we just took say hello.
Hello.
Took Easter to get sushi for her birthday. That's what she wanted. So now we are heading back to the house and take a nap because we are tired. My husband said he's gonna eat some more food. I don't know why. He had some house lo mein.
That was a small one.
Yes, it was a small one, but you still had it.
I split some of that with Easter, and you had some.
I had 2 bites.
Okay, that's 2 bites less than I had.
Whatever. And he had a sushi roll, and we had edamame.
I can tell you something I ain't had today. Sliced grilled chicken on 2 slices of bread. Well, y'all know that's the cold.
The cold? Jeez. Louise. So yeah, we're tired. We gotta finish some stuff for the grant, but we're taking a nap before we do that. Go to the moving sale that way. Still left. See, it say that way.
That's the garage thing.
Well, can we go to that one and that one? Garage sales. Well, one said 11 to 6.
It must have been that movie sale. What was the address?
Well, where you see stuff in the yard. 11 something. I don't know.
11?
I thought it said 11 something. Wait, I mean, it is something when it's something in the yard.
Okay.
It's on 10
Right there?
No. He's just building something. So there's a garage sale and a moving sale that's in the neighborhood. I think it's the same thing. I think they just ran out of signs, but he says those. I know they're two different things, but we're trying to find. But this is when you turn. That's why they had the that's not the things pointed this way. The sign. See, right there.
Is that a smoker?
It looked like one. Look like ours. Well, it's smaller. They still have stuff. Alright, we're gonna go. Hey guys, it's about 12:30. I didn't get up until noon, but happy Sunday. So I just had some of my cilantro chicken that my husband grilled the other day for lunch and breakfast. And currently I'm just sitting here. Sorry. The weather is supposed to be really bad starting at about 1-2 o'clock. So the hubby's trying to decide if he wants to cancel practice or not, because yesterday it said it was going to rain and it didn't. I'm just like, cancel practice. It's a lot more percentage of rain with thunderstorms. But the rule, as you guys already know, is 15% chance that it won't. That's my husband. And if they go to track meets, they have to learn to run in the rain. And the only way the track meet will stop is if it's lightning. So, yeah. But your girl will be under a tent because I don't play getting wet and messing up my hair. It's a mess right now in this scarf, but no. I used to work on a fundraising goal chart. I had everything out last night. Like, we did some stuff last night. I did some registration stuff from people that had paid. I got AAU cards ordered for the kids that had paid. What else? We did something. Oh, I looked at the stuff for the grant. And I have to print off right now our letterhead to put a letter on and send it back over to our CPA, just in case practice is canceled, because we have to mail this off early tomorrow morning, no exceptions. And I need to go to the store and get a thumb drive, because we have to do a paper copy, a copy on a thumb drive, and a certified copy. Yes, all of that. So I'll be back, guys. Hey guys, happy Monday, and I am in the bedroom, just sitting here. I just got out of the shower. We had breakfast kind of late. Well, it was kind of like dinner or lunch. I guess it was brunch. I don't know. I didn't sleep very well because, like, I cannot get comfortable whatsoever. So the hubby said he will take me to, we'll try to find a mattress topper. I've said this before. We have a Sleep Number bed, and I've adjusted my side from all the way firm at 100 to in the 70, 75, 55, 45, trying to get the right adjustments. But I just don't know if, because he has no problems on his side, but he sleeps on straight 100, and I don't know if it's because my body is just in a flare, who knows, that everything is just hurting. But pretty much yesterday, all I did was stay in bed. We canceled practice because of the rain. We worked a little bit on the grant, but I finished everything this morning. He got me up about 9:30. 9:30, too early, to finish that. So we finally got everything off, prayed over it, and got it. And he just left to go take it certified. He also had to go to the bank. That's all we have going on. Washing our comforter and the new quilt comforter that I brought. I guess it would be quilt comforter quilt that I brought. We're washing that, and I will be able to kind of get an idea of my vision that I have for the bed, with the bedding, as far as, as that is concerned. So I'm just trying to stay up and not fall back off to sleep, to wait for that to get finished. I think it's like an hour and a half is what the washer said. So it's probably been on for a good 20 minutes right now. So I'm trying to stay up and wait to watch that, but my pain level is horrible right now. Like, touching is hurting. For me to touch myself hurts. But it's really on one side of my back. So I'm like, is it my kidney? I have no clue anymore. And that's my frustration when you deal with autoimmune disease and you're always tired and you're always hurting. So it's like when something else is hurting you, you just like assume like, oh, I guess I'm in a flare. I don't really know, because you can literally not distinguish anymore, because you just don't know. Like, I have an appointment, like I said, with my primary care doctor on Wednesday, because I feel like I kind of still have a UTI. I'm not really sure. Like, I'm urinating okay. Sometimes a little burning, but mostly I'm having like kidney pain in that area. So I guess, guys, I'm just like so frustrated because, I feel like my kidneys, from having the years of UTIs, hydronephrosis, kidney failure, even though it resolved itself, I just feel like there's some type of damage there. But trying to get a nephrologist to understand, to take you seriously, because all they're looking at is that your lab work looks fine, and oh well, if you start experiencing protein in your urine or blood, come back to us. And when you go back and say, hey, it's been protein in my urine for like oh, well, that's not a large amount. So I just feel like we get tossed around and around and around. And then before, something bad happens, I'm not trying to speak that on myself, but this happens to too many people where you've told doctors something's wrong. And then, you're at a point to needing an organ, or, you're on dialysis, or, anything. It's like you tell them something's not right. Just like the breathing situation. Yes, I'm going to this new pulmonologist or whatever. And my husband's like, are you sure you should have canceled the appointment? I was like, what's 3 more days? I'm like, they weren't in a hurry to get me in. So whatever. Like, I'm just tired of not living my life, but every day I struggle with the breathing. My heart rate, 126. Like, it's like, I don't know what else, I need to do from my standpoint. And it's like when you get people that just seeming like they just blatantly don't care. And there are cases where people have kidney issues and damage and stenosis, and their kidney functions are fine. You know what I'm saying? And you just know your body, and you know when something's not right inside. And that's currently how I feel. And I feel like my last treatment for my Benlysta infusion, which was last month on the, I think, 21st, I think, didn't do anything. Like, normally by now I get some kind of relief. No, it's not doing anything. And I'm scheduled to go again on the 21st, which is next Wednesday. So I'm at the point to where my doctor, she's going to have to listen. Like, look, okay, I've been back on this, Benlysta from when I was sick last year, off my meds, on my meds, off my meds. Like, you're going to have to listen, and we're going to have to figure out some other option. Do I need to add more CellStep? Because initially I used to be on 4 total a day. But I couldn't tolerate it. I was sick as a dog. And so I ended up at one point just doing 1 a day. Because, with Benlysta, you're supposed to take some type of immunosuppressant to go along with it. And, so I tried it once a day. And then after, being on it for like 3 to 4 months or whatever, I was told I was having like flares and sick. And she was like, well, can we please try to, increase it. So I said, I'll do 2 a day. And I've tolerated it fine. The only time I have issues is if I don't take my medication by 11 o'clock. Like, my stomach will start to cramp. I get sick to my stomach. But other than that, as long as I take it, I'm good. So I don't know if we need to increase to maybe 3 times a day or something. But something has to give with why my breathing keeps dropping when it does. It feels like inside of my, the back areas, like where I feel it, like if that was my lung or the back side of my lung, I feel like I still have a mass or something in there, even though my chest x-ray is always fine. But this happens when I can't breathe or I'm in a severe flare with shortness of breath. I feel that. So is it pleurisy? Is it, what is it? Nobody can ever say. So, I don't know, guys. I just don't know. So, your girl's just listening to her body, I guess. And I'm just going to rest today. I'm not. Excuse me. I'm not going to push myself or anything. The most stressful part of the morning was trying to finish that grant because we still had to make some adjustments to several pages. A 16-page grant turned into 32 pages. 32 pages. Yes. So after having to type additional pages for certain sections, attach documentation, it was a lot. Sorry, I heard something, but Easter had dropped something in her room. She did not go to school today. Everybody's just, whatever. Look, my phone cut off because I just got telemarketer calls. I get these calls like 10 times a day saying, hey, you could, pay off your student loan debt. I don't have any student loan debt. Or, hey, you qualify for health insurance. I already have health insurance. And then when you talk to them and say, hey, well, can you give me a secondary that's cheaper than $600? No, they can't help you. Okay, remove my name off your list. But yet I still get calls. We block them constantly and they still call. So there's an attorney in our area that is saying that, you can call them because I guess a lot of people, it's like a class action lawsuit with these companies. And you can get up to $1,500 a call. And I told my husband, I was like, I really think I should call these people. I said, because literally every day it's like this. 10 times, if not more, they call me. And when you block the one number, then they call you from a number that you think is someone in your city. So it is getting outrageous. And apparently they don't listen when you say, please remove my name from the call list. So, anywho's, I'm just going to lay here for a little bit, catch up on some more YouTube while the washer is going, and hopefully I won't fall asleep before it finishes. Because normally when my head hits the pillow, I'm out. So, fingers crossed that I won't fall asleep. Guys, so me and the hubby are headed to Wally World. Say hello.
I'm going to Walmart. I don't know where she got. I drop her off at Wally World. I don't know where that's at.
And they call Walmart Wally World.
Walmart is the best store in America.
Whatever. I hate going to Walmart. But my back hurts, so.
Somebody else spending money, so she definitely gonna go.
Whatever. I'm trying to see if we can find a mattress pad. And we need some new pillows. Like, we got those ones that they advertise on TV, the bamboo style pillows. Well, they don't advertise them anymore, but we got it when they were advertising them. And at first we were like, oh, they felt good. And now they're horrible. And I'm like, you can't find a good pillow.
Yours.
Yeah, you said yours don't feel good either.
I ain't said that.
Yes, you did.
I said, I ain't never tell you my pillow.
You said I need another pillow.
I do. I need another pillow on top of that one.
Why would you need it if it was already good?
Two of those because the other two don't fit right. They always slide in the gap because they're too skinny and too light.
I need another pillow. And it's hard to find a good pillow. Tell me, what kind of pillow do y'all sleep on? Do y'all have, like, it's just very hard. Like when you, because we like firm pillows, and when you get a pillow that says firm or extra firm, it's really not once your head hits the pillow, unless our head is just way too much. Maybe we just got big head.
My pillow's good. I keep telling you that. That's your pillow.
Now he calling me out like he wasn't just complaining about this bamboo pillow, y'all. You were.
I need 2 of those, not just one.
You know, this pillow's like $30-something. I ain't never in my life ever spent that much money. I ended up getting mine. I guess it's probably with the issue. His was $39.99 or something. 30-something. And I found one on Groupon's. It's not the same size. I guess they have like a large and a medium.
It was a used pillow.
Yeah, it probably was a used pillow. Now you think about it. It was a whole lot cheaper than what he paid. I think it was like $19.99. It was some special they were running. Now maybe that's the problem. Maybe I just have this breakdown. I just hate, that's just too much money. And he's like, well, you're going to get here and say these are too much money, because we've been looking at mattress pads since we got this Sleep Number. And, of course, Sleep Number wants one for, like, I think the lady said $2.99 or some crazy crap. I was like, the devil is a lie. We didn't spend all this money on this bed. We shouldn't even have to get a mattress pad. So, the last time we looked at Walmart, they were out. And then they got some in stock, and I was just like, I don't want to spend that much, but I don't care at this point. Like, I can't take my neck. I got a crook in my neck. I've had a crook. It keeps happening, like, for like the last 3-4 days, and I got to do something, because this is ridiculous. But I hope everyone has had an awesome Monday. I love that the time has changed. Not that the clocks have changed, but just that it's getting darker later. I like that, because in the summertime they practice for track. You know, we're out there till 7 and it's still daylight, but for whatever reason right now it's 6 o'clock and it's already starting to get dark. So I don't know what's going on in the world, but all right guys, I'll try to film when I get in there. So this nice family size thing is 1 cent. And it's not just one that says it. There's this one that says it too. So does that mean it's the display version?
Not the price for that, no.
Not the price for this one either?
Nope.
So what does that mean?
But that's the name of it on this, right?
But that's not the price of it, though. That's the price of it.
Okay.
Yeah, they just did that for some reason. It's not the first time they've done this. Yeah, these don't.
Because online, if you see crazy prices and you order something, they'll just say, "Oh, this item is no longer available," and then you get credit back.
They don't even work.
Oh, that's why they want to say that. Oh,
Gotcha.
gotcha.
Think
That
you
makes
might,
sense.
Did you hear me? Or
Nope.
that don't make sense.
Price is down here. They
Oh.
go by trying. If another customer tries to like take that part with this, it ain't going.
It won't ring up.
No.
Appreciate it, Miss White.
Okay, did he answer your
He
questions?
did. Thank you.
Why they did this, I do not know. They have not explained that to me. They said, "Oh, it's something on home office." Well, you need to get home office telling me why. So I can
Exactly.
explain it to the customer.
Exactly. Thank you. So do you think we need to measure?
Yeah, I've measured for about that big of thing.
I like you can't bring it back. I hate to lift it.
You go together. You do stuff together.
I need a blender.
What are you doing?
I need a
What you
blender.
doing? You putting that stuff on the line like that?
It's okay.
Oh. You need a what?
My fender. I want a blender, but I don't know.
This what you need right here. Something inexpensive and small. Cause you be
I don't
making them
drink
things.
them. Yeah. Oh, so.
Is that the one with
Well, no,
gas
this
in it?
is it transfers frozen drinks and stuff. It's not a smoothie. It's for like frozen drinks. That's not what I need. Why are half the prices cut off for every doggone thing? But we don't have none. We can get the black one. We're not getting the red one because our kitchen is not red.
Sweetie, please.
It's not red. There's a black one right here,
$14
and that's probably why that's what we got right now. And the one we got now is a Hamilton something.
What you bought to the doggone?
I had a black one, but I can't find the base. I know you ain't finna talk about what I bought.
That working.
What?
Talking about, yes, you.
Whatever.
And plus they got the thing, but is that good enough? They don't go over to the bottom, huh? Guess it don't supposed to.
So they'll get ate up by the blade.
But you're gonna put it up out of there anyway when you do all that.
So where is it at? I don't see a box.
What is that?
It's only the red one, and I don't want the red one.
How
I
you know
don't
it's
want
red?
the red because it's red on the box.
It say red?
Babe, it's red on the entire box. Like something like that small one would be good. Like this. Why is all the prices like what? It's
They knew you were coming.
oh well, that one's 14. Maybe I can try that.
It's a mental song.
Mm-hmm.
Personal creation.
Got smoothies. We'll see. So we just left Walmart. They don't have the master chopper. So my husband's like, I didn't do my job on getting online to see if they even had it in stock. And I checked one of the other ones closer to our house. They don't have it either. Well, they all ghetto and ratchet, both of them, so it don't matter. I had to fight to find two things of the doggone right.
Hey
baby
y'all,
food.
she just wanted to spend time with Big Daddy in public. See, I know what she was doing. I let her have a little way.
Spend time with you in public.
Yeah. She like to be out there with Big Daddy.
Do y'all see what I have to deal with? So we saw a discrepancy, which is in the clip, about this 1 cent microwave at Walmart. So then once they explained it's a display and they don't know why I say 1
My
cent.
best to keep encouraging him.
Won't you call him?
Call him.
Hayden.
He ain't got no phone.
His parents got a phone. You supposed to be calling the kids anyway. Anywho, so we go on the next aisle because I was looking for some kind of blender to make my smoothies because my other one is taking forever and a day to blend. And all the tags, I'm like, well, how much is the blenders? Are like bent over, and guess what? They were 1 cent tags. Walmart need to get it together. Like, that is crazy. But they can't honor it because they said if we would have took the microwave to the front, that it wouldn't have rung up anything. So why does it say 1 cent? We just saying we have to cause conflict. Because my husband sure was going to put that in the buggy if it was 1 cent for real. Oh, Jesus. But they do that a lot online. If you notice, like if you see something that's like too good to be true on a price and you get all the way through checkout and within 24 hours they're sending you an email saying sorry that the item is unavailable because they didn't put the wrong price in. And that's how they get away with it. Even though it don't say out of stock when you order it. Yeah. So we are headed back to the house. We picked up a few groceries. I'm really not.
And guess who's gonna have to cook?
You,
Not her.
You made ribs.
Oh. Well, guess who did cook?
Not me.
her.
I've been in the bed all day. He left.
Y'all heard that? All day. We get a maid coming in, I think once a month. If anybody know a chef that'll come in at least maybe once a week, let me know.
So why are you calling me out? Like
I ain't
I'm
talking-
just
I'm
like
talking about, this ain't
this.
nothing about you.
Like you
I ain't
talking
said-
about
I
me?
ain't talking about you. I ain't
Yes,
said
you
nothing about
are.
you.
Like if you know, if we already got a maid coming in once a month. So if you know
We
a
do,
chef,
I'm telling the truth. Hey, that's a lie. That is the truth, right?
Yes, that's the truth, but why do we need a chef?
So why do we need a maid? They do different things. Tell her, everybody, please tell her that they do different things when they come to your house.
I know the difference between a maid and a chef.
Saying, okay, then they do different things.
So, but we don't need a chef. Where they going?
They new exits, everybody.
All these doggone lines is twisting and turning. They always working on the doggone streets. They always working on the interstate. This person confused just like we confused. You be going like a turtle trying to like, oh Lord.
Somebody over there yet? I'm gonna use it tomorrow just because it's open.
Jesus.
And it's open, yeah. It sure is open.
There's a car coming down there.
Yeah, it sure is. That is gonna be interesting.
It's just gonna be like the one on going on Pine Fork.
Yeah.
It's needed because it's like too busy. Because you can't get back around. I don't understand why they need it, because you got the other exit that takes you this way.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense whatsoever.
They can say they spent $5 million.
Yep, they $550. But we can't get another rubber track, y'all.
For $200,000.
Yeah, that's what I said he did.
We can cut a hole in the road.
Yeah. So the what is he called? He's not the super. He's assistant superintendent. Called us because the school board member that I left messages for 2 of them for the districts that we practice in. So I guess she was, trying to get things rectified. So she calls the big man. And he calls and he just talking. I'm like, why you even call me? Because you ain't saying nothing. You telling us that we have a contract. Well, maybe if you guys give them the school a schedule and the person, the resident person that lives on the school campuses, a schedule. I let him finish. I said, sir, he's had a schedule. He had a schedule last year and he's got one this year. So now what's the problem? He said, well, maybe you should call him a few days before. I said, well, we schedule an hour before just to make sure we're going to be able to get in the gate. And when we call him, if he don't pick up, then what? We just supposed to cancel practice? I was like, this makes us look unprofessional that you guys have given us a contract. Well, risk management had a problem with you guys having, access to the facility. Okay, but when somebody paying you to have access to the facility to host like outside football games and different stuff like that, it ain't no problem, right? Because we're nonprofit and that we don't have to pay and we're taxpayers. Really? I said, we have $1 million insurance policy. So what are you talking about? What we gonna steal? The bleachers? I told my husband that. What we stealing? Oh, we gonna steal them trash cans. Them broke, them gray that we fill up. That we go around picking up trash that we did not put down, but we do it because we're thankful to have a facility somewhat to practice in. But I'm like, you know what? When you the color we are, I'm just saying I know I have people that are all different races on this channel. Don't get me wrong, but that is what we deal with. When they give you XYZ that you have to complete in order to have a contract, and when you fulfill that contract, but they still do not uphold it, it's ridiculous. And it's almost to the point, okay, yeah, you could go get an attorney, but then they'll say, never mind, we don't want you to practice anymore. Then what? Then what are the kids going to do?
Well, on that note, in dealing with that situation, I just want everybody to know that nanny pot, it don't even work. That plastic teapot she bought from the dollar store, I think she found it at a garage sale and gonna tell me this a nanny pot or whatever.
A neti pot.
Okay, I told her it don't work. So don't stick your nose up in the hole on the thing, cause it don't work. And I'm telling you, it don't work.
Yeah, I was like, you're just not doing it right. So I went in there last night and made him do it. And yeah, it literally, either his sinuses are so compact, which I believe they are because it's been like this for years. The water just drip, drip,
but it's
drip.
supposed to clean it out, don't it?
Well, if it's blocked, you might need an antibiotic.
See that? Y'all pray for me, please. If you don't pray for me, just help me, Jesus.
I can give you a song.
Who don't?
A little violin. Play some music for you.
think that lady was at Bible study. Just sing it.
Yeah, that was funny.
They think you crazy. That's why they remember you.
Yes, Lord. If you sing it, hello, how are you? I was like, okay, we singing Bible verses, but okay, if it works, we gonna do it. I was like, John, why do you have to let the other people take turns? Why?
So I was like, he need a break.
You know, he grunts like an old person. He came, he's like, hey, how you doing? And so he's signing the paper. He's like, I was like, what is he doing? You know how the old people grunt? You know, I don't think they realize that they grunt. I'd be like, what is he? Or maybe he has to focus because of his dyslexia. That's what it is. Yeah. I don't know. So we are almost to his house, like 2 minutes away. Don't you want to go back to work?
Oh, yeah. Do it in the morning. Matter of fact,
I'm talking about
UPS.
UPS.
I'm going to do it. Well, you said word.
No, go back to UPS.
Oh, I should have done. I thought about it. You give me something to do during the day, huh?
You really would go back to work?
I work every day.
I'm
finna
saying
work in 20 minutes,
UPS.
taking hair down. I'm finna do some work.
UPS.
That's a difference. I'm talking about go back to work.
Would you go back
I'm
to
still at
UPS?
work. I was working an hour before we left. Remember? Bathing and cleaning and cooking. That's work, baby. Y'all better tell her so I don't think she know.
I do know. You do work hard. But I wasn't talking about the stuff you...
Yes, you said work.
I was looking at UPS when I said it when we passed
I'm
it.
telling what you said. Like my grandma used to teach me.
But I just said UPS.
Say what you mean and mean what you say.
But I just said.
How the hell is it me?
Yeah, it is a little stuffy.